This is Alex, and welcome to Barely Braided, where we're taking a deep, deep dive into foster care, adoption, and all things parenting, even the sticky stuff. Welcome to episode 4. I think we've determined this is episode 4. And I have another guest, well, the same guest that I had in episode 1. I have my husband, Joel. Hey, Joel.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Do you think that I ask you to be on my podcast because you work for cheap?
Probably. Or you get bored talking to yourself.
I really do get bored talking to myself.
Sitting in a closet, talking to yourself.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm a crazy person. Well, I am glad that you're here because I like talking to you. I wouldn't have married you.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't have married you if I didn't like talking to you. So, welcome. Thanks for being here. I have something kind of fun scheduled for today, but before that, I think we need to address the DCS Fox 17 article that we read this week. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe I'll just give an overview of what happened. But as recorded on Fox 17's website, apparently a little girl, it didn't say exactly how old she was, but it said that she was between the ages of 9 and 17, went to school with bruises and welts on her arms and legs. And her teachers noticed, and they called DCS. DCS immediately came out to the school and interviewed her, and she told them that her dad had done this to her. So DCS went out and interviewed the dad and made the decision that it was okay for her to remain in his care. I guess after school, she went back home and...
He beat her worse.
Yeah.
So my initial thoughts, as we looked at this news story here locally, I couldn't help but wonder a couple of things. Why was only DCS involved? And maybe there were other agencies that were involved, but the news repeatedly kept saying DCS. My mind kept wondering, why wasn't CPS the one that came out? Why wasn't Metro Police called as well? Those are just two things that popped up in my head at first.
I mean, is it a requirement that the police come out if DCS is involved, or would the police just end up calling DCS anyways? So it cuts out a middleman.
I would imagine that the police would call DCS. I wouldn't know if I wasn't involved with foster care, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even think that you called DCS. I would think that you call CPS, Child Protective Services, or the police, and then they get DCS involved. I don't know, but it's a gut-wrenching story to say the least.
Yeah, it's really sad, and I'm wondering what conversation was had or what went through the minds of the state employees after they had that first interview with this little girl and with her dad.
That made them think that she should go back to her father's house.
Yeah, like, how was that determination come to? It just makes me wonder, like, what happened during those conversations and how they could think that this was okay.
I don't know.
It's really sad. But the good news is it sounds like the dad has been arrested, and it didn't say where the little girl went to live. I'm assuming probably like a family member or something like that. But the good news is he is arrested, and hopefully for a really long time.
Yeah, that's awful.
The other thing I wanted to talk about was our continuing education hours for becoming foster parents.
Come on.
Because this has been a circus.
I don't know how some of these workers, they struggle. They struggle greatly to follow how many hours you have.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the computer records all of your hours.
Yeah, and we sent all of our certificates from the trainings that we've done to our worker, and for whatever reason, we were supposed to have 15 hours completed for last year and 15 hours completed for this year. And so we've sent her dozens of certificates saying that we have completed training hours, and every
time she replies and says, "Got it, thanks, good job, guys."
Yeah, she really gives us accolades. And then last night she came over and said that Joel was 29.5 hours short.
For those of you not in Tennessee, that's 2 years of continuing education.
Yeah, so basically she is saying that in the 2 years we've been foster parents, he's completed 30 minutes of training.
Yeah, must have never went through our PATH classes either, according to them.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm not 29.5 hours short is because they can't find my file at all, even though I've sent them all of our training certificates. So it is a circus and it's a zoo.
Your web-based program, they had you in there twice, so you supposedly had 2 different logins.
But they can't find either of them.
Yeah, they can't find either of them.
I don't know. It's just one of those struggles, and we'll get through it. It's not a huge deal. It's just one of those things that I'm going to have to spend my time
It's a
fixing.
head scratcher. It's like, how do these people make it through their day? I mean, and this isn't all on our workers by any means.
I don't think it's on her at all. Because
This system changes. I mean, it's just a fly by the seat of your pants type of operation.
And the way she made it sound is there's an entire training department, and they're the ones who don't have the accurate information, although she had provided it to them. So I feel like the ball has been dropped maybe in several links of the chain.
Yeah, but it's tough because we're constantly, they ask us for this information and we send it. Well, come to find out, our worker last night said that the state DCS employee's email, unless you have it filed specifically, automatically purges after 30 days or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I keep everything, front and center on my email just to make sure, it's a reminder to me to, do something. And sometimes it'll be there, my parents are coming in a few hours. They booked their ticket over 30 days ago. I keep their itinerary in my email, so I look at it, so I see it every day, so I'm, constantly reminded. Some people use a calendar, but, I use that. I just don't understand how they could purge emails after 30 days and expect these people to have anything done.
Yeah, that policy really doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. Let's switch over and talk about something good. How about the reason that your parents are coming?
Brooksy Tato gets adopted on Tuesday.
Yeah, Brooksy Tato is going to be in Ellis. Do you think it's weird?
It's weird that the day's finally here. Or almost. We're T-minus, 3 days? Mm-hmm. And this is... God, I'm going to start crying now. Oh. I'm supposed to wait until Tuesday for that.
Do you think you'll cry on Tuesday?
Yes.
Do you think your parents will cry on Tuesday? Yes. Be real.
My dad probably will.
Your dad will cry.
I'm not sure about my mom. She might, but Dad will.
That's very sweet. I'll just make sure to bring a big box of Kleenex.
I'll just bring a towel or something because I'll be a hot mess.
A hanky?
Yeah.
I don't really know what to expect, but I have heard that it is really quick. It'll get done in 15 or 20 minutes and then we're free to leave. I don't think it will be a big spectacle.
I mean, there should be a damn band there playing Pomp and Circumstance or something.
Pomp and Circumstance?
I don't know.
What do you really think they should play? We are the champions.
I don't know. No, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's really bad, isn't it?
I don't know. It seems like there should be some sort of ceremony or something. But in actuality, we think of it as a ceremony, but in actuality, it's just a government.
It's a legal proceeding.
Legal proceeding, yeah,
Yeah, just that's their job.
Just like somebody going to jail, or somebody getting their bail set or what have you.
Yeah, just an everyday
it's just
stamp the paper sort of thing.
Yeah, weird.
It'll be a good day. Well, let's jump into what I have planned for today. So I got this idea actually from another podcast. I got it from the Mommies Tell All podcast. They did this a little bit. And so what we're going to do today is I'm going to tell you the name of a popular baby product, and you are going to tell me what that baby product is or does. And I threw a twist in. There may be some beauty or skincare products in here as well, just to throw you off a little
trickery.
bit. I had to make it hard because we have 2 infants. We have a ton of baby products, and I knew you would know what a lot of them are.
We have a bunch of crap.
No, we have a ton of baby products. So let's get started.
All right.
Number 1 is Bumbo. What's a Bumbo?
Isn't it that thing? It's the chair. It's like the chair that they sit in, I think. That has it's like hard plastic, and they just sit in it. We put it on the kitchen table.
Yeah,
not
nice job.
Not the kitchen table, but
the counter sometimes.
Yeah, the counter when we're making dinner or whatever, and they sit there and watch us.
Nice job. I am impressed.
Oh, thanks.
1 point for you. So the next is called Tinkle.
Oh, sounds like something that they use when peeing.
That sounds like it would make sense. What sort of device would...
Little girls probably wouldn't need... Is it like the PPTPs?
No, that's a good guess.
Or the wee, whatever those things are called that my sister sent us?
Yeah, we did get PPTPs. No. So the Tinkle, this was your trickery. This is a beauty product. Do you have another guess?
No. It's like glitter? Facial glitter?
Oh, I thought you said litter. Facial glitter. That's a good guess, too. No. Tinkle.
That would be like twinkle, like it sparkles.
Tinkle, it's this brand of little plastic razors, like single blade razors, and women use them to shape their eyebrows or like shave off unwanted hair from their face. Kind of like, do you know what a dermaplane is?
Yeah, I know they use that in the esthetician world.
Yeah.
It's like a scalpel, right? And they just kind of like plane a small layer of skin off your face.
Yes, I feel like the Tinkle is the consumer version of the dermaplane.
Are you proud of me
tool.
for knowing this nonsense?
I am very proud of you.
Dang.
Props to you. I did not know you were going to do this well. Don't worry, it gets harder. The next is a DCS.
DCS? So that sounds like a sitting apparatus too.
Okay.
Like you dock, when if you work at like your corporate job, you have a computer and it's got a dock. This is like a dock for a child.
So this is when you take your kid to work and sit it up next to your computer?
No, you dock the tot in a apparatus.
I mean, I would say you get maybe like a half a point for that.
Well, something's better than nothing.
A DCS is like an infant lounger.
That's basically what I've been saying.
No, but it's not a sitting apparatus. It's a laying apparatus. You know that?
We're splitting hairs now.
No, you get a half a point.
I'm 3 for 3 here.
No, 2.5 out of 3. You know that like cloth thing with a bumper that we have sitting on top of the dresser where we change the kids?
Bassinet?
No. It's like the changing station in their room with that cloth thing.
Yeah.
That's the Etsy version of a DCS. DCS are very expensive. Okay, let's move on. Next, you might know this. What is Aquaphor? I don't know if I say that right.
Drinking?
Not funny.
Flushing the toilet?
Maybe it's called Aquaphor? Aquaphor?
An aquifer is like it's a geological water system.
You have no idea.
An aquifer? An aquifer is something that's deep below the Earth's surface that like you would drill a well into. I'm quite sure that's...
Is that your guess?
Well, since it doesn't fit our programming here, I'm guessing that I'm not correct.
That's right. This is like a lotion cream sort of thing. I think a lot of people use it for diaper rash. Alrighty. Next on the list, Shape Tape.
Shape Tape.
Yeah. This is a very popular product.
This seems like it's probably a beauty product, if I had to guess. My guess is that it's used for shaping eyebrows.
Okay, so
like you put
what is it?
Huh?
So what is it?
You put it on your skin and then you probably rip it off and it pulls out the hair.
That
like
sounds
plucking.
Painful.
Well, it's kind of like,
like waxing.
Like a Brazilian or whatever.
Okay, I give you kudos for your answer, although it was not correct. Shape Tape is a concealer. All right, I think we're on a roll. The next one is Uppa Baby Vista.
Boy, Uppa Baby Vista.
Say that 10 times fast.
Uppa Baby Vista, Uppa Baby. It sounds like a computer program based on the Vista piece. Uppa Baby Vista.
Rubber
baby buggy bumpers. Say it again.
Uppa Baby Vista. Uppa Baby Vista.
Uppa Baby. Is it something that helps a baby like sit up or stand or and like it's the Vista level? Like not it's like the middle of the road type
So
level.
It's not like the Uppa Baby Premier.
Yeah.
Or the Uppa Baby Standard.
Yeah.
I think Uppa Baby is the brand and Vista is the model, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so what is it?
It's a stroller.
Is that what we have?
No. We have a Graco Click Connect something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next on the list is a Snuggle Me Organic.
Snuggle Me Organic. I'm guessing it's an organic cotton, again, apparatus.
What kind of apparatus?
I think it's that one long piece of organic, really soft cotton thing that you got that we could never really figure out how to wrap it around you so that the baby like clung to your chest.
Oh, like a baby carrier wrap?
Yeah, so like a kangaroo.
Okay,
thing.
I'm not going to tell you if that's right or wrong, but I do want to ask you, what makes cotton organic?
Free of pesticides, and when it's grown, I believe.
Okay. I'm buying that.
Just like organic, like produce.
Okay, I'm buying that.
I think.
So you were not right, but that was a very good guess. The Snuggle Me Organic is basically very similar to the DockATot. It's like a baby lounger that they can lay in. Also very expensive.
Where do people come up with these names?
I don't know. Also, I wanted to tell you one product that I meant to put on this list and I forgot. And I think it has a pretty simple name like kangaroo shirt or I don't know, something like that. But there's a shirt for men that has a pouch like a kangaroo would have.
I have a pouch as it is.
No, like a pouch to put your baby in.
Oh, I could rest my baby on my pouch.
I'm going to get you the kangaroo pouch shirt for Christmas. I'm going to get you one with a pouch in the front and a pouch in the back. And that way you can hold both babies at one time.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Next is Morphe.
Morphe? Oh, Morphe. Is that thing that is like the shusher, but it makes like wave sounds and stuff like that?
Oh.
It makes like random like waves and wind and rain.
It's not, but we'll come back to that.
Oh, okay.
Morphe is a brand of makeup.
Gotcha. You could have said like Kylie Jenner and I could have figured that out.
No, this was
or
way more fun.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
So this next one is funny. Hatch.
I'm going to go with the cosmetic.
No. Hatch is the thing you were just referring to that makes noise and lights up.
Okay.
Tommy Tippy.
Oh, I know this. It's a brand of bottle.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have flimsy nipples.
Yeah. I like our Tommy Tippy, though. All right. Oh, you better get this one. At least the category that it's in. Better than sex.
That's cake.
What?
It's cake.
No, it's not cake.
Well,
Like, what kind of cake?
when you're from the Midwest, it's like they name everything like better than sex casserole or better than sex cake.
I've never heard of that.
You're from the Midwest. How can you not? So
I'm going to ask your mom.
go for it. She used to make better than sex cake. It's like you take, I think it's chocolate cake if I remember right, and then you poke holes in it, and you put like you take a candle, something about that size, and you poke a bunch of holes in it, and you pour, I think it's evaporated milk, and then you pour melted caramel over it so it seeps down into the cake, and then I want to say that you use Cool Whip for the icing, and then a slew of not ground up but like crunched up Heath bars.
That does sound good. I remember one of the last times that I went to Iowa with you to your parents' house, and your mom made a very interesting meal that I had never experienced before. She basically made ham sandwiches, like little baby ham sandwiches.
In a cake pan.
Yes, in a cake pan on Hawaiian rolls, and she lined them all up in this cake pan and then poured like cups of melted butter over top.
Yeah.
And then baked it.
Yeah.
And I was very surprised. I was impressed.
They're amazing, but they are really no bueno for you.
Yes, I had never heard of anything like that.
I felt like I needed to go take like a Lipitor or something to get the cholesterol down after that.
Yeah, they were definitely very yummy.
Rich.
All right, let's move on. Did I ever tell you what Better Than Sex was?
No.
Okay, Better Than Sex is mascara.
Do you use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. They have waterproof and non-waterproof available.
Why would somebody buy non-waterproof? Is it a difference in price?
I don't think so. I buy the non-waterproof because when I wash my face at night, it's really hard to get off the waterproof. You have to like really scrub, and I don't really need waterproof. It's not like I cry like an Ellis.
Ooh, wow.
Okay, next. Como Tomo.
Como Tomo. Sounds like some sort of Hispanic tool.
What kind of tool?
Como Tomo. Come to me.
Which would mean?
I think, is it something that, like, gets the child to, like, learn how to crawl to you or to walk to you?
Like a leash?
Well, I don't think that would make you learn how to walk towards you. Is that what it is, a leash?
No.
Como Tomo?
It's a bottle. We've never had them, but I think they're similar to the Tommy Tippy. I don't know. We've never had them.
We're a Dr. Brown's family.
We are a Dr. Brown's family. How about Zarbee's?
Zarbee's.
We have had this product.
We have or you have?
I have purchased this product and brought it into our home.
Is it that little hamster that sits on our TV that repeats itself? That if you talk to it, it repeats you?
No, but we should name him Zarbee.
Okay.
Zarbee's is a brand of like baby, not necessarily medicine, but more like over-the-counter medicine, I think. I think they make like probiotic drops.
Is that the
teething
tablets that we have?
I think so. Yeah, I think Zarbee's makes a bunch of different stuff, and their brand is, it seems like their brand is pretty popular.
Zarbee's sounds like Arby's. And
I would love some
Arby's.
Arby's.
Makes me really hungry.
Arby's makes the best gyros.
They do.
Do you remember having those jalapeno poppers with that like jam sort of
Yeah, I
sauce?
don't like the jam.
Oh,
I'm a plain.
It's so good.
I don't do the dipping.
We should get Arby's tomorrow. And curly fries.
I've changed my lifestyle, Mommy. I can't do that.
Oh, and I would be rude to eat it alone, too, wouldn't I?
It's Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. I think I'm going to do some smoking.
Okay. What are you going to smoke?
I don't know.
All right. I know you're going to get this one. Wubbanub.
Oh, the pacifier.
It's more than a pacifier.
Wubbanub.
Is it just a pacifier?
Oh, I know this, too.
Think.
Wubbanub. Oh! It's the pacifier that has the. I think we have an elephant and a giraffe, like attached to it, so that I think it helps kind of stabilize it and keep it in the child's mouth.
We have a monkey, we have a bear, and we have a dinosaur. But yes, you're correct.
Did we at one time have any of those things?
No, we've only ever had 3. Actually, I don't know where any of them are at this point.
No. The dogs probably took them. Bristol was really taking a liking to that yellow one.
Yeah, she would take it and run off with it. Speaking of that, Maisie ate Sophie today. Rest in peace, Sophie.
You gave it to her.
I didn't give it to her. She found it.
Uh-huh. Because it was up on the table. Maisie didn't jump up and take it off the table.
No, I gave it to Brooks, and Brooks dropped it, and Maisie got it, and then Sophie didn't have a head.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Sophie. You were good while you were here.
It's like a $12 squeaky toy. So we're just going to get Brooks dog toys from now on because they're cheap.
We'll go to PetSmart for his birthday. Next, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's called Baby Breza or Baby Breza. I don't know how to say this.
Is this another one of those things that you use, Breza or Breeze? Is this another one of those things that you use to relieve gas in children, similar to that Windy product?
What can you tell me about the Windy?
I can tell you a lot about the Windy. What do you want to know?
How does it work? What is it?
Oh, I don't want to say how it works. It's kind of gross.
It is kind of gross, but it works.
You put a little bit of, you used coconut oil the other night on the little girl. And you...
Let's just give the
you insert it into the child's rectum, and it
takes the wind out.
It takes the wind out. The breeze.
And it makes them more comfortable, which it does work.
It does. The other night when you did it, it friggin' whistled.
Yeah, it was disgusting, but it must have worked. Okay, to be honest, I don't really know what this is, but it's like some sort of formula maker, baby food maker, food processor. I don't know what it is. Formula.
So does it make bottles and like put the right amount of formula in it? Kind of like those...
Like an auto dispenser?
No, like the adult, those new adult beverage makers that like mix the perfect cocktail and you just put your glass in there and...
I've never heard of that. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you like fill it up with product, and then say you want a Manhattan, you push the Manhattan button and it spits you out a Manhattan.
That's amazing. How much does that cost?
I think it was like $400.
Whoa. Might be worth it.
Maybe we can get the podcast monetized.
Yeah.
and get a beverage maker for mom and dad.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
My breast friend.
My breast friend?
Yeah. Isn't that a funny name?
I bet it's for breastfeeding.
Well, what is it?
I bet it's a bra that... It's one of those bras where it's like you got the pull down. You can...
Like the windows roll down option?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, that's a pretty good guess too.
My breast friend.
I think those are called nursing bras.
Oh, is it something like a cream that you put on your boob that helps maybe soothe it after the child is eaten?
No, it is. I think it's kind of like the boppy, but it's shaped a little bit differently, so you can lay your child on it while you're breastfeeding.
Well, I wouldn't have named it something. My breast friend.
It made you laugh.
Yeah.
Next is Essie. ESSIE.
Mm.
You're going to have to think hard on this one. I think you can get it, though.
I think this is a beauty product.
Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you that you're right. What is it?
I think it's eyeshadow.
Good guess. It's nail polish. I feel like you're really close on most of these, but you're just not all the way there.
Close but no cigar.
Mm-hmm. All right, Willow. I had to pick some hard ones that I knew you wouldn't know what they are because a lot of these baby products we have.
Willow. Is Willow some sort of high-end bassinet?
No, but we were in the market for a high-end bassinet last week. Do you remember what that was called?
A Soho or a Sue?
You're close.
Subi? Subu?
Snoopy?
Huh?
Snoopy?
Not Snoopy.
A snoo.
A snoo.
Yeah, we didn't end up buying one because they are very expensive, but we were about to spend any amount of money to make that little girl go to sleep. And then luckily the next 2 nights she just happened to sleep really well.
Yeah. And so far she's in a deep sleep according to the outlet.
Yeah, I had Owlet.
What do you know about an Owlet?
I had Owlet on the list, and I was like, he's very obviously going to know what that is.
It's one of my most frequented apps right now.
Yes, it is. So the Willow is, I think it's a breast pump.
Oh, would have never thought about that.
We have not needed one of those.
We've not needed one. Huh. Well, heck, we could get one if you want to pretend.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
Yeah, pass.
What is a Woombie?
It's a device that, it's like a cocoon that the baby lives in for a little while that replicates what it's like to be in the womb.
How?
It incubates.
So it's like an at-home incubator?
Yeah, you don't have to go to the hospital anymore. You have an at-home incubator.
All right, I like that.
You can even raise chickens in it. You can incubate eggs.
I would love to have chickens and fresh eggs. Do you think we could fit chickens in our backyard?
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. How many chickens do you think we could fit in our backyard?
Literally, I think we could have 0 because our dogs would go straight after them.
True, our dogs would eat the chickens. All right, well, it was a nice thought. A Woombie is actually a type of swaddle.
That makes sense. So, yeah, I was on the right track.
Yeah, you definitely were. Next, okay, you may know what this is, you may not, but I put it on the list. Kicky pants.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah?
That's those high-end breeches that Brooks was wearing the other day.
Yeah.
Pants.
Well, yeah, they're like pants and onesies, and they make all kinds of clothes, but they're that strange material.
Yeah. It's like an organic cotton.
Is it organic? For the price, it should be.
Yeah, seemed like it.
Brooks actually wore a Kicky Pants outfit on his way home from the hospital when we brought him home from the NICU.
Is that what that was?
Mm-hmm. It was like the little weird onesie with all the buttons and then pants and a little hat. And we've made it all the way to the very last one. How many points do you have?
Well, you didn't chicken scratch them, so we don't really know. feel like I thought I was off to a strong start, but then I trailed off.
All right, over under on 8 points.
I'd give it how many we have total?
23.
Oh, a third? Yeah, I think I got a third of them.
I think so too. Not bad. 33% is like a F minus.
Comment in the comments section if you actually went back to see how many I actually got.
Yeah, I'd like to know. The very last one is Nanette. Nanit, I think.
That's Sean Schroeder's mom's name.
What?
Nanette.
No, it's not a woman's name. Nanit, not Nanette. Nanette.
Tomato. Nanette.
Do you think I just put a random woman's name on this list?
Mommy, I don't put anything past you anymore. Nanette.
It's the last one. You better make it good and accurate.
It's got to be something like is it a camera that maybe watches over your child like a nanny?
I am so speechless right now. How did you know that? It's a camera, yeah.
Really? Well, nanny. I thought of nanny. And,
okay.
And like overwatching, and I was like, oh, maybe.
I didn't even put that together, but I bet that's why they named it that. Nice guess. Ending on a strong streak.
I like it.
You did pretty good.
Not bad. I did better with the baby products than I did with the lady products.
Maybe
you picked some random friggin' lady products, though.
They're not random at all. They're very popular. Like, Morphe is a huge brand. Like, they have their own stores.
I'll tell you what's popular is, like, L'Oreal and Maybelline.
No, that's like drugstore makeup, which I do use. But I'm talking, like, dedicated makeup you would find at Sephora. I guess you could find those other brands at Sephora as well. But I just had to throw some things in there to throw you off.
Okay.
Did you enjoy this week's podcast?
I did. I always enjoy being here with you.
It was a little shorter than the last. Well, I guess before we sign off, I'm going to go ahead and say that if you enjoyed hanging out with both of us, maybe Joel more than I, please consider leaving a 5-star review because it is the best way to spread the word about foster care and adoption and help us grow this community, and I would really appreciate it, and I would love you forever, and also Joel would love you forever.
I have a comment. I think that if there's anybody out there that wants me to do a podcast...
Your own podcast?
Yeah. I think you should give me a topic and maybe Mommy will give me free reign to do my own episode.
Oh, that scares me.
I could never come up with a topic, but if somebody has an idea...
All right. Accepting ideas for Joel's solo podcast. I'm excited to hear it. All right. Well, have a great week and we will see you next time.